They're trying to make you assimilate. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to use seed planners. They're trying to make everything to make you scared of who you are. That's the real reason why they're doing it. They're trying to make you look at what's going on in this world today. Look at how he's sending ICE in. He's doing everything in his power to create punishment to the civilian public. That's exactly what he's doing. This man is a narcissist. This man is a freaking sociopath. He manipulated the people, and y'all fall in line. Some of them are actually manipulators too. Some of these people that's in America are narcissists, and they keep this shit going. Like I said, this is a handmaid's tale. They're trying to make it into a handmaid's tale. That's the whole reason why they're doing this, is to keep us from not knowing what's going on to what the elite is actually doing. This is exactly what's happening right now. And a lot of people don't really see what the heck is going on. This is all a program. It's to program your mind and to assimilate into every little thing that you are actually seeing up here. They're trying to scare you. And the thing is, I'm not scared of this. You shouldn't either. You are who you are. I am who I am. Why would a person tell you who you are when you're not who you? That's not what you are. That's not who your character is. Understand that? You understand that, right? Like I said, love yourself. Tap into the higher consciousness. Stop being lower vibrational. Try to create an alternative, because they're trying to take everything away from you. You can create more. You can create new things. We are creation. We are creations of this simulation. I know we can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind into. You can create whatever it is. Whatever you can create, it can happen. You got to stop letting people that are low vibrational, all this negative energy of people, because they're showing their ass. That's the real reason why they're doing it. They were showing their ass in 2025. They were showing their ass in 2024. They were showing their ass throughout these years. And they're still here. And the thing is, even if they don't even now take the hat off, they're still showing their ass. Because they're going to pretend like they never voted for him, even though they did. Because they are sociopaths. They are manipulators. I know how the game works. I know how everything is all played. Like I said, what they're trying to do is, it's all programming. They're programming your mind. It's called social. What is it called? Social engineering. Social engineering, mind programming, whatever it is. I looked this up before. To rearrange your mind and make you think in a whole new way of what they want you to think. That's the real reason why they're doing this. That's the whole truth on that. Let's just say this. You have a man and a woman kissing and everything else. Behind closed doors, they don't even like each other. They don't even like each other. This is all a performance. This is performance. This is control. This is trying to control you for what you really truly love, who you really want. What you're trying to create, where they're trying to tell you that you can't create this because you don't have the mentality to do it when you can. I mean, if they can't do that, then they'll try to abuse you. They try to abuse you. They try to manipulate even your parents to abuse you so that you can't do your research on what in life was like. They're taking away the history books of what was really going on to make it their own. All manipulation, sociopathic, narcissistic, and so on and so forth. That's all it is. This is the whole this is the whole new world order. This is a new world order, and y'all don't understand. You are assimilating to their whole system. Why are you assimilating? Now, the thing is, half of these people sitting in these corporations right now, talking about the whole civilian population, talking about they need more children into the world, they need this into the world and all that other stuff. But at the same breath, once it's too much freaking people into the world, then they decide to kill them all off, trying to create more manipulation. That's the whole truth on it. And y'all don't understand that. They're trying to use your deaths and children to make money off of it. It's a profit. That's all it is. It's a profit. That's how it works. You know how it works. You know this is a whole corporation. This is not just run from here. It's all over the world, and that's exactly what they're doing. I don't know why people don't understand this. I'm the only one that does research. I'm the only one that does research. Because the thing is, back in 2008, they were talking about depopulating. That's what they was talking about. Now, the thing is, this is how they're going to do something different. Now they're trying to now they want you to have kids into the world, which it's successful. Now you can't, and also they took away the abortions and everything else. They're trying to make the whole population poor. You have children now, you can't support your child. That means they can't do nothing for you. They're going to say, how dare you have children? You knew better than that. You were promiscuous. Then they're going to say you're a whore, you're this, you're that. Again, sociopathic manipulation. Narcissistic. This is all what it is. It's run from some of the people that are doing promiscuous stuff. You hear all the scandals all the time. All the politicians doing scandals. And the ones that say that homosexuality is a sin, even when it comes to these pastors, then you got the freaking popes, then you got all these other people, all these Christian nationalisms. All those people were doing gay stuff too. All of them, including your politicians. I don't care. Some of them like Pam Bundy or whatever. No, Christy Nome or whatever her name is, where her husband is a cross-dresser. I don't understand. I don't understand this. I don't. So that means gay people are oppressing other people that are living in the truth. They're just in politics, just pretending that they're straight. I don't understand. I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's confusing to me. You have a whole party that is so confusing. You have a whole party that's so freaking confusing. They don't even know what to do. They don't know how to run this country. Also, by the way, they're taking away all your, the taxes are high. They're taking all that money and using it for themselves. You know what the real problem is? Like I said, what is his name? Stephen Miller and Ross Vaught is all behind this. And, oh yeah, by the way, these men that are doing things to women that are these women are getting abused. If J.D. Vance becomes president of the United States, he's going to pass a law where women cannot leave their husbands for the sake of the baby. So that means that these abusive husbands are going to abuse these women and they can't escape. So now what's going to happen after that? What if women have an idea where, and they don't care, they might go to jail. They might have to go back to the 1800s all the way to the 1900s, all the way, they're going to start just like what happened before. Arsenic. 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 They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice in the matter. How are they going to escape their husbands? You telling me you gonna date a deranged freaking weirdo? A woman knows a man more than a man knows a man. Hello? It's crazy, man. I'm telling you. It's absolutely crazy. Who else, man? Hmm. See, I agree with you because the thing is, these women, the pygmies, are, yeah, they're pygmies. These women don't have a clue of what's gonna happen to them. And then once it happens to them, they already passed the law where they can't leave their husband. So, like, told you so. Now you got to stay with your husband or confused husband or whoever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is crazy, man. Like, this country's going down. Oh yeah, we're losing in Iran. I don't care what they say. I don't care. We're losing in Iran, and I don't give two fucks of what they say. Oh, we're winning the war. No, I don't care what the president says either. We're losing in our war. We're losing in Iran, and don't you dare try to do boots in the ground because that's stupid. That is absolutely stupid. That's when we're really going to lose. The thing is, we can make our own oil. We can make our own oil and create new organic oil for the cars. It's called recycled oil. It goes back into the earth. We can actually mimic oil in different ways through science. We don't need other people's oil. If we can create oil, if we are smart enough, our brain power to create, all you need to do is create freaking, neutrons, electron, put all these trons together to mimic oil. Do you know that everything is like a nucleus? Everything is molecules. You can create a molecule to create something to mimic and duplicate oil through science. People are just too lazy to do it. Like, people taking organs from other people, from dead people, instead of creating and try to duplicate the same heart that is made out of stem cells to use that for your own advancement. I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess all the other countries are more advanced than America, huh? I guess America is just going to stay stuck in the past of 1776. So that means black people were slaves at the time. There was no reparations for them. They just stayed slaves as they're suffering, getting whipped and all that other stuff. I don't know. 1776. That's the worst thing right there. Even though there was a lot of wars that was going on between, it was a European war. It got nothing to do with black people. It's something to do with what they want to do with the slaves, because it was just a war of what they was going to do with them. Basically, it's got nothing to do with anything else. It's whoever was going to get the land. Really. And war, and it's also, like I said, weapons. Got a lot to do with weapons. Weapons to carry. Lots of things. It went through a whole lot of processes back in the day. You know, that's what it was. That created and made this country. Like I said, I don't understand Christians, because the thing is, if you're Christian, why would you take people's land and rule over it? And also, if you're Christian, why would you take over other people's land and put your beliefs and dominate other people's beliefs for your beliefs? And if that was the case, if you really didn't like all those people, they don't deserve that Bible. Think about it. If a person that is white, that dominated here in America, that had slaves, should not even know about Jesus, they don't deserve it. Let's think about it right quick. They don't deserve Jesus. They don't deserve that. They're suffering, right? So if you have a slave, they don't deserve no Christianity, nothing. You're just serving me. You don't need that. You don't even need to know about him. We whites deserve Jesus. You don't. Right? Because remember, that's their shit. That's not our shit. That's not even the Native American shit, because I'm Native American. All those black people that, whatever they were worshiping, worship all these different types of gods over in Africa, where it was like the Africans sold those Africans over to the whites. They had no idea what the heck was going on. They were in nets, got cast over to them, and then sold over here. Not just over here, Jamaica, all those other places, Dominican Republic, all the way down, everywhere. 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 Why would they give them the Bible? If white people are so freaking pure, why would they kill off even their own? The innocent ones, they were all innocent. Some of them were just innocent. The ones that got away, remember, they didn't have technology at the time. The ones that got away, got away. The ones that were raping women, doing this, doing that, not only that, killing each other, killing people, all of that, they don't know which one was which. Same thing. Like, for instance, there were black kids that were also executed. There was a 14-year-old boy that was executed for something that he did not do. And this was in 1940, 1960s, or I don't know, somewhere 40, 50, 60. One of those years, I think it was the 50s, he was executed for something that he did not do. He was only 14 years old. So what I say, listen, I like Gothic people. I like people that are atheists, and I also like people that are satanic. The ones that are like this, they don't even do the half of the stuff that people that are Christian are doing. They do so much duality is ridiculous. Doing things to children, that's a scandal. Sleeping with another man's wife, that's a scandal. Sleeping a wife sleeping with another freaking kid, or sleeping with someone that is another man that she shouldn't sleep with. All the opposite sex, they're doing all of that. They're doing all of that. Well, the only problem is just the people's belief in orientation. Even though they are doing the same thing, the thing is they're doing the opposite thing. saying that they're straight. That's all it is. They're still doing duality. They're still doing what they're not supposed to do. You're saying you're Christian, yet you're doing the same thing as a non-believer is doing. It don't make any sense. There is so many scandals in the church. It don't make any sense. They do not live up to the guidelines of the Bible. None of these men live through that. They are not following that Bible. They're not going to. They refuse to listen to the Jesus Christ one. They do not believe in that. Even though they're actually going with it, you can't do it. They can. You can't do it. They can, because they have the power to do that. But you better not do it. You going to hell, even though, or they will force you into submission. These people party all the time. They go to clubs all the time. Yet they're Christian. Crazy work. Crazy work. It's crazy work. I'm telling you. This is where we're at. And I'm like, listen, y'all falling for it. Y'all falling for this. Y'all falling for this. I'm like, I'm just looking at these people. I'm like, they just keep falling for the program. They just keep falling for it. I just said to myself, look, listen, soul and spirit. I'm just look. They look at these. They're just falling for all it is. It's like they have a switch where, oh, I'm free. No, I'm not free, and you need to assimilate too because I'm not free. You're not free because of what they signed off. It's like humans are programs. Like they're like robots. They're like AI. I think they're not human. I think there's people on this earth that are civilians that are probably cloned. I don't know, or they're robots or something. Something's controlling them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care what color they are either because black people are doing it too. So, like I said, someone is controlling them. Someone is definitely controlling them. I don't know who it is. It's just absolutely crazy.